What's going on, everyone? It's Josh Elbow. In today's video, I'm going to be answering a question from Lamont, who's in my Facebook mentorship group, and he asked, "Are there any platforms to find authentic shoes to dropship?" I was dropshipping shoes at one point and making good money, which it makes really good money when you're dropshipping. Like it's really good money dropshipping shoes. So I'm glad you are already doing it, already having success with it. But I had to get trouble getting authentic shoes to dropship most of the time. Okay, so I'm glad for one thing that you're using only authentic shoes, because I know people that have like sold, let's say, shoes from China or whatever in the past, and it's not sustainable. I made another video about this. Like, even if you make, like, let's say you make 20 grand in a week, yes, it's cool to make that 20 grand a week, but it's not worth it long term. The potential repercussions of selling bullshit and like just feeling like you won't feel good doing it. So I'm glad that you're selling only like authentic shoes. I made a list for you because I used to do the same thing. So you can go on Kicks on Fire. There's a bunch of apps. If you go on the App Store and just look up like shoe apps, there's a bunch of apps. I had one phone specifically just for shoes entirely at one point, and I would only use it for doing the shoes on there. So then I would post. I had an Instagram for it. I had the MERCARI account linked to it. I had the eBay account linked to it. I had the Facebook Marketplace and the OfferUp accounts on their phone. Like, the phone was specifically just for the shoes itself, because I had other stores going too. So I had the Kicks on Fire app, the Nike app, the StockX app, the Adidas, the Under Armour app, and all that stuff. And then outlet stores, like the Adidas outlet store, you can usually get shoes on sale for lower than they usually go to. And then eBay and Mercari are good. eBay, you'll have a return. The eBay and Mercari both have a good return policy. So if you can tell which shoes are good and which shoes aren't, and you buy them on there and you get ones that are BS, you can just send them back. So you're covered. You cover your own ass on that end. And then also like DSW, the shoe store in person, and then Grail.com. So Grail.com, there's a bunch of like hypey stuff that you sell on there. But then DSW is would be an in-person thing. And then Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp too, just like Mercari. If you go and see the shoes in person before you buy them, yes, you're making the investment of the time if they aren't real, but you can always ask the person that's selling them for photos beforehand, so then you don't risk showing up to a buyer that doesn't actually have good shoes for you. But those are the main ones. Like Kicks on Fire. StockX, I would do more so just to get an idea of what they're going to go for. Same with eBay. You can buy them on there. I would probably rather, from a expenditure standpoint, I would rather you buy them from Mercari or Kicks on Fire or the Nike app or like Grail, because you're going to be able to negotiate with these buyers versus it being a business that doesn't necessarily want to negotiate because they have the demand, so they get to raise the price on the supply economically. So StockX though and eBay, you can just use as like a price point, so you know that these are what they're selling for, these are where you can get them for, and that's where you get them the market information asymmetry, and that's how you profit, obviously. Hope that answers your question. So Kicks on Fire, StockX, Nike, the app. Go on the app store, just look up like shoe apps, Hypebeast, Hypewear, all that stuff, and they'll get it answered for you. But then Grail, DSW, Mercari, eBay, and then outlet stores too. Hope that answers your question. As always, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram at @thejoshalbo or email me at summitsme@gmail.com. Be happy to help you out. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you got value out of it, if you didn't, leave a thumbs down. I'll see everyone next time.